Okay, look, this is why it's needed. If you don't have discipline in one area outside of the charts, especially in your life, if you don't have discipline within, you will not have discipline on the charts. You will revenge trade. You will edit that TP. You will edit that stop loss. You will enter impulsively. You won't have patience. You have to do things that you want to see on the charts outside of the charts. You have to be disciplined. You have to not be able to get pulled in when you know it's not time to be pulled in. You have to be able to pull out when you know it's time to pull out. If you're not disciplined in areas of your life, why do you think you're gonna be disciplined on the charts? That don't even make sense. That's like me not liking basketball, and then out of nowhere, when I go to like the gym, I like basketball. Like it doesn't just pop. That may have not been a good analogy, but anyways, it doesn't just pop up, or you don't just get you don't just get basically a download. If you know, you know. You don't just get a download to just know how to do something that you never done. You don't just become disciplined in trading if you don't have disciplinary actions already set up outside of trading, bro. That's how this works, bro. If you say you gonna go to the gym, go to the gym. If you say you gonna not edit that stop loss, don't edit the stop loss. If you tell yourself TP1 and TP2 is this, TP1 and TP2 is this, if price hits that TP1, cool, who gives a fuck? If it comes down to that TP2, who gives a fuck? You got your profits, you stood on what you said you was gonna do, and that's it. There's no way you should be editing stop losses and take profits just so you can emotionally feel better. If you trading with emotions, you already fucked. If you come to the market with your daily bias, with a desired outcome, you fucked. You can't have a desired outcome of trading. That's like going to, let me give you an analogy, a better analogy. That's like when you go and you play, let's say you play a game or something. You don't focus on the desired outcome. You just simply play the game. For example, the Call of Duty match or a Warzone match. We all done played Warzone in the past before. That's like you going into the match saying, okay, this gonna happen, this gonna happen. You don't do that. You just simply play the game, and whatever happens, just happens. You have to just flow, bro. And without having any desired outcome in that flow. Once you just flow and you in that state of flow, everything just comes to you naturally, bro. Instead of trying to have a desired outcome of trade and want the market to go in a certain way, bro. You can't have, I'm not gonna say you can't have no emotions, but you have to be disciplined enough to handle your emotions, to not have the emotional bondage towards trading, bro. If you finna get stopped out, stop loss right here. If you see price doing this right here and it hit the stop, bro, it hits the stop loss. As long as you follow your setup, your model, and your entry point, good risk management, good psychological standpoints of why you took that trade, you're good, bro. Your data analysis might end up playing out anyway. And that's where the real win or loss comes in. Not just because at that moment price didn't do what you thought it was gonna do. It's all about what you do, bro. I'm reading a notification. But it's all about what you do, bro, to keep you in a game, to keep you disciplined. Practice makes progression. No, practice makes progress. Progress makes progression. If you want to be disciplined, just have consistency. Consistency brings discipline. So if you're consistent, showing up every day, doing the same thing, no matter how you feel, it'll eventually turn into discipline. That discipline that you built up over time will turn into motivation. That motivation that you then built up from doing the consistency and having those disciplinary actions will then bring, I just lost my train. But consistency, discipline, motivation. We just gonna leave it at that 3. I had a nice 4th one, but it just left my head like that. But you have to show up and do the things that are necessary to be able to do the things that you want to do. No desired outcome, just show up and show out. Show up, show out. Show up, show out. And that's literally it, bro. That being said, I'm gone. I hope this message got to some of y'all who want to become profitable traders, bro. Because I understand how it once used to be for me as well. Like, you know, I understand. So that's why I'm able to break it down to a psychological standpoint, to the point where you understand it. To overstand it, maybe. I know you feel it. I know you understand everything I'm telling you. Because I've been there before. I can't talk about something I didn't experience. But with that being said, Joe, I'm out.